Good afternoon. Spring has sprung. I can see you're all online. Thank you so much for joining me 1 hour early. I do apologise. My son is on a school trip and I didn't realise we were expected to pick him up when he's finished straight away before actual school's finished. I'm like, oh no. So thank you for joining me. My name is Tony Derrick and this is the fabulous How to Craft Network studio. Have I missed you? It's been a week since, it's been actually longer than a week. So much to tell you about. I'll tell you about when we get over to the other side. Let's just do a little bit of housekeeping. So if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to click that subscribe button. We have lots of viewers and we have lots of viewers now from across the pond. We do appreciate you coming and saying hi. There is also that little bell that will give you that half an hour notice as well. Every time we are live, like now, you all probably got a little bit of a push to say, hey, Stamps by Me's live, and you probably went, that's a bit unusual. So it's important you click that bell and that lets you know every time we are live. If we have to pull it forward or push it back, then you're always going to get that notification. In today's show, I have got some goodies, some real corkers today and some back in stock items as always. So I will do a rundown of the counter, and if you do like anything, then you know you can shop ahead. But equally, when I get to the other side, I've got a lovely demo prep today with some of our earlier designs as well. So stay tuned for that. So how is everybody? I can see you all, as you all know, I have a few screens going on now. So I will chat amongst you with all of the, it's like being in a call center at the moment. So I will chat to you all and do some shout outs. Let me know where you're all from. If I do miss your asking a question and I do miss it, just keep asking and asking. If I can't answer it and miss it, somebody on the chat will answer the question, hopefully, for you. But I'm so excited about today's show. The sun is shining. Spring is sprung. We've got some daffies coming up in our garden. It just looks colourful. It's just all more reason to be smiling, isn't it? I know there's a lot of hecticness going on in the world, and we are thinking about everybody. Stamps by Me is thinking about everybody that's going through this difficult time, and hopefully moving forward we may be able to help out a little bit and show, you know, our support. But equally, the sun is shining, so let's have a great day today, whatever you're doing. Michaela, I'm pleased your operation went well as well. Glad to see you back. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Jan. I will give a shout out when I get to the other side. So let's bob straight into the products because I'm raring to go, as you all know. That's my son's dance, the finger dance. Let's get straight on now. This item is absolutely hot right now. Hot, hot, hot. You can't get it anywhere. And from what I can see, I am the first to get this item now. I should have had this in October, these in October, but they got pushed on and pushed on and pushed on. Obviously, the supplier wasn't happy with them and happy with them. I'm like, when are they coming? When are they coming? They're brand new today, guys. You're probably not going to find these anywhere else. I have had a look before I came to Air to see if any other brand or any... I am one of the UK distributors for Himi and Maya, as you know, and they do some amazing products, super affordable and really, really good quality. I know it sounds like we say this all the time, but affordability and quality together, it's not found very often. So when we do find it, we grab it with both arms and we hold it close to our chest. So this is a fabulous set of alcohol markers. Now, you all know on the How to Craft Network, I try and bring you lots of variations of products and brands. We're quite diverse in here. We're not precious about, you know, everybody selling the same thing. But one thing I can say is that we always bring you quality, and these are no exception. So let's have a look at them. So these are your Maya alcohol marker pen sets. Now, if you haven't got alcohol markers, these are an absolute must. If you have something in your stash that works, your Copics, the Gossips, Pro markers, I can't think of any others off the top of my head, but if they work, you don't need any more. But if you don't have any alcohol markers, these are incredible. And the price for 108 alcohol markers is amazing. Now, you all know, if you will have bought my Gossip markers, they were nearly double this price. They had the photo polymer nib in there. I swapped the chisel out for a bullet, didn't I? But when it comes to people being able to sell them at a more affordable price, it's because they're far bigger and they can order far more, like I did with the brushes. I kept that price really down. So 108 alcohol markers, let's show you, hey? So they come in this lovely, lovely sort of ergonomic case here with the extendable handle on here. And then you open them up. I mean, just look at the colour range in here. Now, I have had a play and I know I do know that Emma has been playing with these, and Emma has been posting lots of pictures with these. She's like, I need them pens. I need them pens. I want to try them. And she's messaged me every day to say, Tony, they are amazing. And I have had a play, not to Emma's extent, but I have had a play, and they are really good. So you get a whole host of colours, as you can see. So let's just pull one out here. You also get a 0, which is your fabulous blender as well. See that there? It's got the 0 on the end. It's got a blender. It has also got a card as well. So you can scratch the colours onto the back of the card to match. But there's your colour card there as well. You also get some stickers as well in case you do want to do that labelling. I know a lot of you like to do your labelling, match the colours and things like that. So that's in there as well. So let's just show you. So the pen is marked with the brush and the chisel. You can see that on there. And it's a beautiful nib. Just show you that there. Now, absolutely gorgeous. You can do your brush lettering and things with it. It's a really good nib. It's not a photo polymer nib, but it's not far from, okay? It is brilliant for this price. I'll just show you that there. There we go. Thank you. So what colour have I got here? I've got a dark grey in my hand. Thank you. Let's just pop this one on. And then you get the chisel. So if you're wanting to cover large areas, then you can absolutely do that too. There we go. So, price of these, I've popped them on at $89.99, but honestly, if I'd have had these any later than what they've actually come, they would have been £20 or £30 dearer, because the price of shipping has tripled. But because I ordered them in October, I paid for the shipping in October, I've been able to honour the price. Now, if these sell out and I get them back in, they'll be £100 plus. That's how it is, unfortunately. I try to honour the prices as much as I can, but they are $89.99 because I paid for them before they went up. And in today's studio, I've done them at $74.99. So if anybody's sitting on the fence and does not have a set of reliable alcohol markers, these are the pens to get. I can tell you that there are alcohol markers, 108 sets on other shopping channels, because I do my research, for 40, sometimes even less than 40, 50, but they don't have the best nibs in the industry either, and they dry out and they drink the ink like you cannot imagine. These are really reliable. 100410. I don't suspect these are going to be around for long. If you are in the club, you get them for £71, which is incredible. Moving on, 108 alcohol markers. Now, we have some items on the counter here which are sort of top-up elements. So if you are wanting to top up or maybe don't have, then today is going to be the show for you. This is the item that is brand new in the show today. I have kept a set of these myself. Do I need another set of alcohol markers? I absolutely do not. But do I need them? Yes, I do. You know, you're just like me. Pens, pencils, nightmare. So here we have the fabulous Wow sticky ink. Now, it's a core product, core line. It goes with your anti-static bag, which comes up next, and it also comes with your embossing powders as well that come up next. So this is $4.49 HTCN price, and if you are in the club, $4.27. But don't forget, if you have accrued those points, you will get further discounts. So the item number 100411, that's a sticky ink pad. Moving on to our anti-static bag. Now, this is where we get rid of all the flecks and moisture in our card, and it stops our powder from sticking everywhere we don't want it to stick. So this is another core product you're going to need in your stash if you haven't got one, or your other one's a little bit like on its last legs, it's got the tiniest amount of powder in there, then you want to top up, then this one is so. We've got some super affordable prices today. 100412 332 if you are in the club. Moving down, I forgot to pick up the samples for this one. I'm so annoyed with myself. So this is the fabulous glitter card that Michelle had in her show. It did sell through, and we've managed to get some more. So this is the Gossip Sparkle card. Now you can colour onto this with your alcohol markers. I do encourage you to go back to when we had our brand event on the 25th. Michelle Golding was doing a demonstration with alcohol markers on this card. It's amazing. It's not scratch. It won't ruin the nibs on your markers. It looks stunning. So basically it looks like you've painted in a sparkle colour because the sparkle comes through. So you have a core range of colours on there, 40 sheets in total. It will come boxed as well, so you're not going to get any damaged edges or ends on there. So we have like a black, a grey, a brown, a silver, a light purple, a dark purple, a rose gold and a sort of red tone in there as well. 40 sheets, 100334. Moving down. This is back in stock. I'm pleased to say this one is back in stock. 100321, 15.99, stamps by me, A5 set, beautiful soul. Yes, you have. You've all got beautiful souls, like me. So this is the A5 set with that beautiful flower on the front. It's got some amazing sentiments on there as well, always uplifting. And I'm going to use this one as well in studio as a demonstration because this has to be amazing. It's super cool and it's big. 9 pieces in total. 100328, 15.19 if you are in our club. So 2 more items on the counter. We have the starter kit. Again, these 2 are back in stock. This one the last one on the counter sells through every single time. But this one is your starter kit, so if you may be topping up on your sticky ink and your anti-static bag, then maybe you might want to top up on your powders as well. So this is a collection of starter, so you get black, white, clear, silver, gold, and sparkle. You get a sparkly clear one in there. So they're the regular 2, let me just check, they are regular 20ml pots. I don't want to say it without being correct. 15ml pots, okay? 15ml, 6 in total, all of the colours included in there. Every colour you're probably going to need that you're going to put your hand on all of the time. Yes, there are many other beautiful sparkly colours and lots of colours in the range, but your core line is your golds, your silvers, your blacks and your clears. So this one is 100299 1234 in the club. And the last item on the counter is one of our best sellers. Now, these are huge. Big Pot Envy. I know a lot of you have got these. So these are the 160, I believe. Let me just find. 160, not a bad one there. So you get the white, the black ebony, the clear, the silver and the gold. So if maybe you don't want the little pots and you do like the big pots, particularly if you're doing classes, these are going to be amazing because they're going to last you a lifetime anyway. But be reassured that these last a lifetime too, so you know how long these are going to last. I think I've had my gold one of this one about 5 years and I've used half, and I've used it in classes and things like that. So you really have got longevity in the bigger pots, but it's personal preference what you're going to use and what does your budget allow you. 100204, £53.19 for that item. So have a look on the show, shop the show ahead and see what you like. Let's have a look. Shall we say hello to our lovely friends? Yes, you did see me steal the white off there. I was like, Tim were looking at me like, get across. I'm like, I need the white. Oh, so I'm going to be using the white in the show. 100204, £53.19. Now they're about £15 each, I think normally, £15.99. Again, isn't it crazy how much everything's going up? We got 3 bills yesterday. Well, 3 letters all telling us there was increase on this, increase on that, increase on this. And I felt like, oh my gosh, you're going to have to be really careful. Everything is going up, isn't it? And then when you like try and get restock of something and they're like, well, you know, it's gone up so much, X amount, you're like, oh, it's crazy, isn't it? So I think it's definitely time to be either just stocking up on resupplies and being very careful with what we're buying, what we're doing. Let's just be sensible, me included as well. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's say hello to some of our friends. So where are we all from today? Hi Enid, Justine. Hi Michaela, I hope you're well, sweetheart. We have missed you on our channel. Hi Kirsty, hi Jan, hi Sue, and let's have a look on this one here. So hi Tony is from Kim. Hi Tony, beautiful sunny day in Wigan. Hi Susan, hi Terry, I hope you're well. Crikey. I know the show's earlier, as I've explained, school trips and things, you know, sun's out, isn't it? It's to be expected, I guess. But thank you so much for coming on early. Christine's from North Devon. Is the sun out in North Devon, Christine? I hope so. I hope the sun's out everywhere. It should be because it makes you feel brilliant when the sun is out. Hi, Tony and everyone from Scotland. Hi, Louisa Sharp. Lovely to see you all. Let's get straight on. Bit of housework, housekeeping, whatever your housework, no, housekeeping. We don't want housework, do we? Housekeeping for you all. So on Monday, Simon is live in studio at 1 o'clock. But on Monday evening at 7 o'clock, I'm doing a live studio as well with product preview for our Create and Craft birthday event, which is the new product. So 7 o'clock on Monday night, you need to come and say hi. I've also got something very exciting to show you as well on Monday at 7. So you've got to come and say hello. Got to. And I'll show you the new products that we're taking to TV on Tuesday. Now, I am live on Create and Craft on Tuesday. It is their birthday event, and I'm on live there at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. So come and say hello. 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. That means I can get there, do the shows, and get home to my family, which is super cool. Question. Where's our Tom gone? He's gone to Sea Life. Sea Life in Manchester, I believe. And do you know what? He was up at 5 a.m. already. Breadsticks packed, the works. He was ready. Disney bag, coat, check, zip in the car. Totally ready to go this morning. He was a giddy kipper, let me tell you. He nearly, or what would they say in the USA? He nearly flipped a noodle. Giddy kipper. So let's have a crafty play, shall we? It's beautiful in North Devon. That's amazing. So let's have a look at what we're going to play with. So I'm going to use the Beautiful Soul. If you did miss out and you did click that notify me when back in stock, I put it back in stock today. So you will have had the notification to say it's back in stock, okay? So even if you're going to our website and you don't want to log in, you can't be bothered and you're just having a peruse, you can still click that notify me when back in stock. It'll just ask you for your email, okay? And then every time I put a quantity of that product back in stock, boom, you will get the email to say, hey, I'm back in stock, do you still want me? Hopefully you do still want it after I've ordered it, but hey ho. So this is the stamp that you asked me to get back in. It's back in, Beautiful Soul. I'm going to use this super huge one, and I might use Beautiful Soul Sentiment as well, because I think that's cool. But I'm also going to incorporate it in with our Time to Grow Vellum. We didn't get time to touch on this until it's sold out so blinking fast. So now I'm going to touch on it today, because a lot of you have bought this one. So this is the Time to Grow Vellum. It is on the website. Just put Time to Grow in the box, or Time, or Vellum, and it comes straight up. So let me just show you. So it is a book, and the reason they are so, let me get some white card. I'm going to be using these today. So if you've got these at home, you might be able to craft along. Hope Tom has a lovely day. Thank you, Marilyn. I'm telling you, he's going to be bouncing when I pick him up, and he does not stop talking from the moment I pick him up till the moment he gets in, and he's sort of like, then it's what's for tea, mum. You can see the lovely tones in here, absolutely gorgeous. Now, it's bound in the book. Can you see it is actually a book? And the reason I did it like this is because when I buy vellum normally, the corners are curled. They've got a crease in, which causes a nasty line. It absolutely frustrates me when they come in a cellar bag and they've got no support in there. So it's bound in the book, okay? So all you need to do is pull it from the book as if you were tearing a sheet of paper out of your book. Can you see that there? So it is bound. Good, great quality as well. So what I'm going to do, let's move that to the side. So I've got this piece here. I love this one. I just love the blue as well. It's really different, isn't it? We're going to be doing some lemons and some pink tones in this as well. We're going to try and get the whole colour family in vellum, because it's something new to my range, actually, Stamps by Me. So let's have a look. So I felt like we could do some heat embossing on this lovely, lovely vellum. So I'm going to grab my Eureka. Now, I have a card in my mind. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but let me just sort this out, because this is no good. Let me just bob that down there on the back for now. Do you like my new spring flowers? 100321 is the lady who's asking for that. 100321 Stamps by Me A5 Beautiful Soul. So, don't ask me why I've got 3 magnets. I bet I've got Simon's magnets as well. Don't tell him. Right, do you like my flowers? I felt like, you know, spring and all. Spring has sprung. It's all a bit exciting here. And I've got my candle on as well. It smells blinking delicious in here. Making me quite hungry. Right. I don't know what to do with all these magnets now. Let's just get rid of that one, because that's got to be Simon's. Right, so I have this gorgeous vellum. And I'm going to use this plain part here on this one. Let's just show you what's going on. So I'm going to grab the stamp. And I'm just going to pop it onto the blue part of this vellum here. Now, if you're heat embossing, you need to keep it neat. Make sure they are in the show, but I encourage this every single time. Get that anti-static powder on there and you'll get a lovely finish to your artwork if you keep it nice, neat and tidy. The powder brushes off. Can you see how it's on? It brushes off. It don't cause you any pain. So yes, the heart stencil's coming back in stock. As soon as it lands, I'll click that back in stock and you'll all be sent the email if you have clicked for it. So let's use, this is a sticky ink pad. Mine's very dirty, but it still works. So this is also in the show. So let's get this one down here. So hello, Terry. Oh, it looks like Terry's had COVID. I hope you're well, sweetheart. So I'm just inking that one up. And we'll just push this design into here. Kirsty loves coloured vellum. Yeah, she just strokes it though. Come on, you need to play with it. So and then we get a lovely print. I'm just going to do it twice just to make sure. Fill that up so you can see what I'm doing. You just see the detail in there actually. It just shows through. Yes. Right, let's just grab my, I'll just use my card blank here. So let's just get some colour on here. Now I'm going to go gold. You can see the print actually on there. Now I'm going to go gold. But equally you can use whatever colour you've got in your stash. So let's just have a look at, oh, we've got some more people joining us on Facebook. Hello everybody, so hi Caroline Calendar, hello Tony Mims, Terry Bailey, as I've just said. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having a lovely day, everyone. So you can see how when you use that anti-static bag, just keeps your artwork really fresh and clean, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get rid of this powder now. This would look really pretty in your sparkly powders if you have sparkly powders in your stash. Now I am going to... Sue says she needs to watch, not chat, because she needs to get her ironing done. So I'm just, the one that we've just done, I'm just going to set aside. We'll heat set them all together. And then I have this piece of vellum here, which I just cut and I scored in a sense. So I've made myself like a little miniature card blank, can we see? There. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pop this in here. Let's just see where this stamp lands. Nope. I'm thinking, where do I want this stamp on my card? Ooh, that looks quite nice. I don't want to move the stamp, you see. I don't want to get messed up. So let's just see. Bit further down. Decisions, it's hard, isn't it? Let's go there. I'll just hold my vellum in place here. And again, anti-static. And then we'll use our sticky ink pad. Terry's asking the question, do we do packs of bulk white 300 GSM? Terry, we do the Anna Marie bulk black and white, which is on the website. I'm not sure if it's 300 GSM though, sweetheart. You might have to check. I think it's 280. So we have the Anna Marie one. I don't think we have any others at the moment. Sunny Wales, Dawn. Really? Everybody's got the sun out today. It's amazing. So I'm giving this a good push down. So we've done it. I'm going to do it twice. I know it's done it, but, you know, I'm a just in caser. I'm so excited to see you all on Monday at 7 o'clock. So excited. And this is why this week has been incredibly tough, because we've been doing lots of moving around, lots of secret squirrel squad stuff, which I can't tell you all about, but you will see on Monday at 7. So exciting. So what I might do with this one is, I think I might go white. So let's go white with this one. So this is the white. This is the opaque, bright white superfine. That's in that large collection there. And again, because we used our lovely anti-static bag, we've just got that beautiful crisp image. Can we see that there? It looks really pretty. So let's just set that aside. So let's get these to heat set. So if I think these powders, these large powders, are now limited stock, 100204. Just can't keep them in stock. What are you all doing with it all? Right, let's just move this out of the way for now. Let's just keep a tidy station, because I spent most of the morning cleaning my studio, so I'd like to keep it as nice as possible. It doesn't stay tidy for long though, does it, hey? So let's get shut of our Eureka for now, and let's heat set these two lovely, lovely images. So let's do our gold first. So when you are heat embossing, get your gun really hot. Less time on your paper means less of this in your card, okay? So get your gun hot. Yeah, just check it out, sweetheart. You can always call us or drop me a message. I'll have a look, but I think it is the Anna Marie one that is on there. Oh, Elizabeth saying, I hope you've ordered thousands of the glass mat, because a lot of people are going to need it. Oh dear. I have. You're all right. I have. So now that it's hot, now you can either heat set from above or below. Let's go above. Let me just pull my gun a bit closer. So then as soon as you pop it on, if your gun is hot, it will change. Don't get... Did you see that there? Hang on, I'll just... try and catch it, see if I can do it so it catches it on the camera. Just chase the powder. I'll show you it when it's done anyway. I don't want to burn my fingers. Keep your gun at an absolute distance if you can. Let me show you. Look at that design, absolutely seamless, no mess, because we used our anti-static bag. The shine in there is absolutely beautiful. So that's the gold. Let's do it in the white. So again, make sure your gun's really hot. Hi, Louisa Sharp. Thank you. So in fact, I'll try and catch this one a little bit better. It's just that I don't want to burn my fingers. So again, I'm doing it at a distance. I'll hold it up when it's done. And then we have that beautiful white one there, look at that. Absolutely stunning. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of tissue. I'm just going to get rid of all that excess powder from our anti-static bag. Give it a nice buff. Oop. Oopsie daisy. Could you just pass me that, please? Thank you. So now we have our two lovely pieces. Look at these, hey? That is just gorgeous, isn't it, with the gold? Right, what I'm going to do, first of all, is I'm going to quickly cut some of this out. So I'm not gonna cut this out because that would drive me stir crazy. I like fussy cutting in some ways, but not that much. So let's just cut this out of our page. Now I've tried to keep this one in the plain blue and no pattern on here. So just move that out of the way. And then I'm just gonna go into the main detail, so the leaves. So just twist the vellum with your scissors, not your wrist if you can avoid it, and it'll just cut better. These scissors have got something sticky on them. It's not a great sketch. Swap them out for the world's biggest scissors. Oh, these look the same. Honestly. Oh, gosh. This is what happens when you share a studio with your friends. It's all right, because they're all at work, so I can blame them when they're not here, you know. And I don't think they watch the shows back, so I get away with it. Oh. I'm sure they do it to me, you know. I'm just going round the bits that I'm confident I can get without it looking like a hot mess. So, around these big ones. Oh, it's decoupage. I like decoupage flowers. In fact, I absolutely love layering flowers. I love composition on flowers. I love creepers around things, as you all know. Vellum's a little bit more tricky in it because you've got to just be mindful of the glue coming through. But because the centre of this flower is pretty solid, I'm going to get away with it because I'll be able to do the glue in that centre part and it won't be seen. So I will get away with it. But just bear that in mind if you are doing vellum. Sometimes the glue shows through. It's not pretty on the, it's not easy on the eye sometimes, so just be mindful of that. So I'll just cut this out. I have to say, this is so pretty. If you have got this stamp and maybe you've got this stamp and not the vellum, you might have some vellum in your stash, or if you want to get this vellum, you can. But equally, you'll be able to craft along today, won't you? Now, is that not just a beautiful flower? And if you wanted to, now, I'm doing sort of different card today, but if you wanted to, all you need to do then is turn it on its back side. So once you've got it cut, turn it over like that. And then on the back, grab an alcohol marker. Oh, alcohol markers in the show. Coincidence actually that, but you could just pop some colour on the back and it'll just very gently show through the detail. If you used maybe a grey on here, really pale grey, it would just show through that pretty vellum. So here is our white piece. And you can see how, let's just get this here, look. How exquisite that looks. Absolutely amazing. I might actually 3D it, depends how I'm feeling. That's going to look amazing when I'm done. Right, what I need to do first of all is I need to complete, before we start building, I need to complete a sentiment. And I like the word beautiful soul. That's why I popped it in here. So I'm just going to do beautiful soul. Now there is a couple of things we could do. Now this is the offcut from my vellum piece, my background piece, this piece here. I think we should go beautiful soul maybe in gold on here. What do we think? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, hey? So just grab our Eureka back in play. Shall we go gold or shall we go white? Let's go gold. Let's go gold. Let's go gold. So Denise Otham, why does embossing crack off vellum? It could be a sticky ink, maybe, or you're getting too close with your heat gun, maybe. Or what powder are you using? Is it a really old powder maybe? It could be a lot of things, Denise, sweetheart. So I've got Beautiful Soul here, again, anti-static bag, sticky ink. Markers are showing out of stock. We'll just double check. I don't think they can be out of stock, to be honest. Are they out of stock? Just move this up a bit because it looks like that's a bit wonky. That's better. Oh dear. So the markers are out of stock. That's because I'm enjoying myself crafting. I should have kept you up to speed with that. Like I say though, I have ordered more, but they will not be at that price. I do apologise. There's nothing I can do about it. I will try my best. Don't know if I've smudged that now. Getting distracted. I'm going to go gold. Let's just see if I've smudged it. If I've smudged it, I'll do it again. Oh no, I haven't. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Look, there we go. Beautiful Soul. Well done if you did get the markers though. You're not going to be disappointed, I know that for sure. Nobody's having mine. Not yet anyway. Like I say, I have ordered more. Gun hot, gun hot. Louisa Sharp, great idea. Hold things in place with brads, so you get that twisty element as well if you don't want it to be sort of solid. Great idea, that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of my sentiment a second, and then let's do the fun part, shall we? I'm not sure how I'm going to sort of adhere that sentiment yet, but I'm sure it'll come to me at some point. Let's just grab a cutter and let's just trim our sentiment down. Isn't it such a lovely sentiment? Beautiful Soul. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, again, adhering so we don't see. You're going to see it, aren't you? So maybe if we wrap it, that'd be better. You know, so we tape it at the back. Does that make sense? Rather than at the front. Yep, let's do that. Then it don't look ugly, does it? Let's do that. However, there are some tape guns, I believe, as well that don't show through, but I'm not sure of which ones those are. And some glues don't shine through either. My experience is I don't get great results. However, you could sort of pop up, if you're going to pop a gem, you could pop the glue under the gem, if that makes sense. So like a gem here, you could pop some glue underneath where you know you're going to pop a gem on there. I think that was quite nice wrapped. I need to cut that actually. Let's just cut that one. If you want the markers, please click the notify me when back in stock, and this will just give me a gauge of how many people, if I've got enough on the way, basically. Because if there's lots of you want them, I might have to top up. Right, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Right, I have card blank, a piece of navy to go with, complement our lovely vellum, and then a piece of white. What I am going to do though is I'm going to stick them off like this. Can we see here? So I have a border at the top, the side and the base, and I'm going to stick it off of the card, so it just on this side like so, and I'll show you why in a second. Let's go textured. I've just read Judith's message there, maybe pop some gems or, it's a great idea, yes, do that, you can absolutely do that. Sequins, absolutely. That's what I've found I do the most, is hide them with a gem or a sequin of some form. If I had the time, I'd try and find something that really did work. So there's the blue, and I've taken it right to the edge of my card, and you'll see why in a second. And then I've got a nice piece of white, which I'm going to do the same with. I'm going to take it right to that edge. And then the lovely piece that we've got, you know, that we folded, is going to wrap. Let's just get rid of all the... It's going to create that lovely wrap on our card. And that border will just show through. Can we see it there? So you get that lovely border coming around your vellum. Make sure it's as straight as you possibly can. You can see our card's going to look incredible when we get that 3D on there. That looks just so cool, doesn't it? Now, give it a good score. If you get a little bit of a lump and bump in your vellum, that'll be because you've held your gun too close. Don't worry about it. Just pop your card underneath something. It does settle. Right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pop some glue under these dark parts of the flowers, where I know it's not going to come through. And I'm also, in fact, lift that up, I'm also going to stick some under here because we're going to hide that, aren't we? Just give that a second to grab. So, alternatively, Louise has actually touched on something there. A bit, French knots in the middle, card works too. I have been making French knots on pierced and stitched paper cards yesterday, practice, a spare piece. So I have sourced, and it's coming soon, a stitcher to stitch it to your card. Just a little handheld battery powered stitcher. I know we've got lots of lovely tools on our way. So you know these lovely cards that we all see, and they've got a lovely stitch around them, and then you can pop like a stitch over a heart. And I've always wanted to do it, but I cannot get a big sewing machine out. I'm absolutely pants with anything like that. So I sourced a little handheld one. It's amazing. And all you do is you just run it on your card. Put lots of coloured stitches on your cards, so stand by for that one. That should be here very soon. So there we have, look, it's stuck. Now it's not stuck at the back, so I am gonna pop a little bit of glue under this dark part here just to adhere it. Make sure it's straight, Tony. Give that a second to adhere. Lisa is saying it looks beautiful. That's very kind, Lisa. So here we have our delicious card so far. And then we have our lovely gold. Now you can offset if you want to, so you get that lovely detail come through. But I think I'm just going to do it as is and just trim that little tail off. So I'm going to pop a little pad in that centre where we're not going to see it. But what I am going to do is I'm just going to pull these up a bit and give them a little bit of a nip. Not much. Now, if you want to add more detail to the flower, cut into it a little bit, not much, but enough so you can raise some of the detailed petals. And you'll be able to go over with your sparkle pens too. Just give it time to dry. So give it a little bit of a mould in your hand, you know, a nip and a tuck, a bit of a twist, just on the end. Just to look, so it's a little bit softer on the eye, maybe the leaves here. Just creates that little bit of a focal point on your card. Oh, Susan, amazing card, beautiful, thank you. Sometimes the best cards just come from playing, don't they? So let's pop a little pad underneath here, and I'll make it a very small one. I'll just chop it down with my scissors. And I think we will get away with hiding that underneath there. hopefully. Can you see it? Oh, you can't. Oh, we're good, we're good. Let's give it a good old push down. And then, you can put that gold. You can see how beautiful, it's not showing its true beauty on screen, honestly, it's so gorgeous. This would make a beautiful Mother's Day card. Just going to taper that off there. And our sentiment, beautiful soul, which would be really appropriate for mums or dads. So let's have a look. Now, I'm just thinking there. Let's have a look. Now I am playing. I think I'm going there. Could you imagine if that just hooked in there? No. No, you know where you know where your sentiment's just flying all over. Not quite sure. And then we'll pop beautiful soul. Let's have a look where we're going to pop this. Maybe trim it down. I like the idea of it being here. Or what about here? Yeah, let's do it there. So first of all, let's adhere it to the back. So this is a great way of hiding that glue, because I'm going to pop it to the back here. And I've just popped it on that white just to elevate a little bit, because it'll get lost otherwise. Totally different, hey, blue card today, ladies and gents. Give it a good score, and hopefully it will settle, I'm sure. Or you could pop a little. Let's just try. Let's just pop a little bit of adhesive underneath. Just try, just a tiny bit. What's the worst that could happen, hey? It'll splurge out and look ugly. Yeah, we know. Let's give that a second to grab. Enid said she would frame it. Really, Enid? Just pop some pads behind here. Two tiny brads at the side. I would if I'd have had some, Louisa, I really would. Brads are just something I do not have. So this stamp set, 100321, 1519 if you are in the club, is still available just. So let's just, shall we just, Isla, let's have a look. Shall we go there? Let's go there. Shall we add some sparkles? And then I'll hold it up and you can see how gorgeous, honestly, it's so gorgeous, I can't tell you. I'm chuffed with this card, I'm really chuffed. Let's get some sparkles on here. Let's get some sparkles, let's have a look what we can put on. Oh, decisions. Let's just see what these ones look like. Yeah, it's gonna have to be the iridescent ones. I'm not using a special glue, I'm just using what I've got in my stash, which is the art glitter, which is on the website. It doesn't actually look like it's shone through, Adele, to be fair, so. And then I'm just going to add some sparkles. I'll just put my glue down first. Blocks of 3s. Cannot tell you how gorgeous this card is. Can you tell I'm pleased? And I'm putting that many sparkles on because it's an extra special card. Let's just get rid of ones that I'm not using. I think that's enough. That's enough. Pop that to one side. let's show you the card. Beautiful soul, yes you are. Might have to put a pad behind them leaves. They're flopping. That is just, is that not just a nice card or what? Let me just pop a pad behind that leaf. Very small pad, otherwise my leaves are going to be flopping. And because I like it that much, it's worth it. Pin Flare do a vellum glue. Oh, really? Was everybody listening to that? Pin Flare do a vellum glue. Hopefully you won't see that sticky pad. Maybe it's a bit too thick. Then like the last minute you go and ruin it, Tony. No, don't. There we go. Gorgeous card, Tony. Thank you, Enid. Not a bad effort, is that, is it, eh? With the dimension on there, sparkles. Gotta love a good card. There we go then, ladies and gents. That's today's show with the beautiful soul stamp set, the lovely Time to Grow vellum, and lots of other bits and pieces. I hope you've enjoyed today's show. Thank you so much for coming 1 hour earlier than usual. Don't forget to pop a comment underneath this one. Let me know your thoughts and I will give this card away. Yes, I'll give this card away. Pop a comment underneath. Let me know your thoughts about today's show. Is it something you're going to do? Pop in maybe some tips on how to get rid of the glue, the ugly glues. And I'll pick a winner in next show. I'll pick it on Monday night at 7 o'clock, so I've got a surprise for you all. Whatever you're doing, have a lovely day. The sun is shining. Get some fresh air in your lungs. Have a lovely day. See you all later. Bye.